Who is Dr. Greg Tabios Pawilen? He is a graduate of Doctor of Philosophy in Education from the University of the Philippines in Diliman, major in Curriculum Studies, in which he has earned an award, the Most Outstanding Research for his dissertation, Model for Developing Curriculum Standards for Preschool Teacher Education. He is also an associate professor on Curriculum Studies area in College of Education, University of the Philippines, Diliman. Pawilen's model for developing curriculum. Curriculum sources are general factors that influence or affect curriculum development and decision making in the macro level. There are two levels of curriculum development, which is macro level and micro level. So the macro level, which includes the general or overall process of curriculum development. So the macro level goals are often key educational objectives that are multidisciplinary and can be achieved in many different ways. These goals can be created through committees suggested by department heads or derived from state or federal level standards. And then second is micro level, which is focused on specific phase or phases or on specific context like school-based curriculum development. So the micro level refers to a single course and includes the course objectives, classroom instructional practices, students and instructor interactions, as well as anticipated beliefs about outcomes and the process of evaluation. There are three curriculum sources in the model. These three sources are the learners, society, and discipline. The first one is learner, as a curriculum source is very important. Knowing their interests, needs, learning styles, thinking styles, culture, socioeconomic status, gender, and other variables are significant data for developing curriculum. Understanding the nature of learners is helpful for curriculum workers in making appropriate choices in curriculum decision making. Second is society is also considered as a source of curriculum. Knowledge about the society provides better understanding of the context in which the curriculum will be implemented. Cultural values, beliefs, attitudes, political and economic systems, and the physical environment directly or indirectly affect curriculum development because the learners are an integral part of the society. And then the last part is discipline. Understanding the nature of discipline is also essential in the curriculum development. It can provide data for making decisions as to what content should be included in the curriculum and how to organize the contents of the curriculum. Curriculum influences. These curriculum influences can be grouped into three, which is the external, internal, and organizational. So the first one is external influences are the social factors that directly influence curriculum in decision making. These factors are society, market, demand, and disciplinary. And then the second one is the internal influences are those that are related to the school like member, student discipline, and program mission. And then the last one is the organizational influences are the school factor, but they are more concerned with the governance of the support system like school resources, leadership, governance, and other program relation. And by the nature, curriculum sources and influences serve as the basis for selecting and making decisions about the various elements of curriculum, content learning, experience, and evaluation. Processes for developing curriculum under Pawilen's model. First, the situational analysis. The first phase starts with analyzing the context in which the curriculum is developed. The situational analysis includes a study of the different curriculum sources, which is the student, society, and disciplines or subject matter. 2. Selection of goals and objectives. It is the result from situational analysis. In some cases, if the government of the university prescribes the curriculum goals and objectives. Such features will be considered as a part of the internal or external influences that will be studied in the situational analysis. 3. Development of curriculum standards takes place after the situation analysis and selecting of the goal and objectives. It is the first phase of Glother's model in 1998, it was developing curriculum standard. Develop a comprehensive set of content standard by examining various curriculum sources and influences. Secure teaching input, revise and improve standard, ask, export to validate the standard and develop the final draft or standard divided into content standard, skill standard, and values. For selection of content or subject areas, phase where the developed curriculum standards are used to select subjects or courses to included in the curriculum. 5. Selection and organization of learning experiences include selecting learning activities, organizing instructional plans, and selecting instructional materials to be used in implementing the curriculum. 6, which is the implementation, involves the actual implementation of the curriculum by faculty members. It is where the actual teaching and learning takes place. Last part is evaluation, the final phase for the goals and objectives of the curriculum, including the design and selection of all the curriculum elements, are evaluated. After the result of evaluation, the curriculum development process will go back to situational analysis to re-examine the needs and include necessary changes and demands from curriculum sources and influences. The summary of the analysis of curriculum models. First is standard-based curriculum, refers explicitly to specific knowledge, learning experiences to gain that knowledge, and assessment to check for mastery of that knowledge, developed by looking at the standards of a district, state, or nation. Second is understanding by design. It's a framework for improving students' achievement and emphasizing the teacher's critical role as a designer of students' learning. Third is systematic design. This model assumes the learning is active in the learning process, integrates the learner needs, skills, and learning context into the design. And the last is Prince curriculum development model. It is prescriptive and rational, and it starts with identifying the aims, goals, and objectives of the curriculum.